What's up, everybody? Uh, it's Mr. Our Time now. Once again, Black don't fall off. Okay. Um, I was approached by a brother, a couple of people actually, but one in particular this morning I was thinking about sitting on Instagram asking me, how we can, connect. What do we have to do to connect? How we can work together. And where was I? I told him, I said, I'm in California. And, one way that we can connect is to use ourtimenow.com as our meeting point. Uh, it is so vital these days that black people start using and utilizing black media. Now. I did not reinvent the wheel when I created Our Time Now. I'm not the smartest person in the world by any stretch of the imagination, but because there were a few other social media sites out there. There's one that comes to mind at the moment, brother by the name of Tariq. I forget his last name, but not the Tariq Nasheed, not Tariq Nasheed. This is another Tariq. He created Africa.com, AFRAKA.com, 6 years ago. And he's been around, obviously, a lot longer than me because I've only been around 4, but he's been around a while and he's been doing some good things. The reason I say this is because we have to utilize the black social medias and the black businesses and black media outlets that we have available to get our needs, wants, and desires out there to our people. Because nobody else cares about us but us. We see this. We see this in the New York policeman Peter Liang case, where he kills the brother and he gets probation. We already know about George Zimmerman. He gets the crip walk out of the courthouse because he didn't get anything for killing Trayvon Martin. I guess that was some kind of white people payback for O.J. Simpson. And then we got the Eric Garners, we got the Oscar Grants, we got the Sean Bales, we got on and on and on and on and on. We see that America doesn't care. And this is coming from a United States military veteran. I went into the military to take care of my family, or take care of my child at the time. But I was under no mental reservation to believe that just because I went into the military and took care and served the country that America actually gave two damns about me. Because I remember the Dred Scott decision and Justice, what was his name, Justice Taney, saying that black people have no rights that whites are bound to respect. Just think about that for a minute. No rights that white people are bound to respect. That means that you don't have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. How do we know this? Oscar Grant, Sean Bell, Eric Garner, the list goes on and on. So, what can we do to work together? The first thing that we need to do is unify. We need to come together on a common ground. Think of an Ankh as a starting point. The front of it is basically like the on-ramp to the freeway of unity. Now, obviously, we are going to have to meet somewhere. Preferably, we would all at least meet up at the same place at the same time, but obviously, you see 1, 2 different ways. So you got 3 different ways to get into the unification part. See, I like to just use that because it was available. The bottom line I'm trying to get at is that we need to unify our people. Time is running out. That's why it's called Our Time Now. Hour is obviously 2 words. It's hour like on the clock, and hour as in black people. Time is a play on words on the hour. And now is because, duh, it's now. We need to do it now or never. Um, we have no saviors coming to save us. Nah. They came and gone. We had Harriet Tubman. She got some of us out of slavery. Uh, we had Noble Drew Ali, Elijah Muhammad, Minister Farrakhan. Well, he's still here, but Malcolm and Martin and Medgar. They all came before us to try to assist black people out of our dire situation. Well, now it's time for a new breed to step up and do something. Now, it's good to see that a few brothers and sisters, have utilized social media as a whole in trying to spread the message of black unification. But we have to take this a step further. It's one thing to be a internet revolutionary. It's another thing to put in work and actually have some form of proof of life of your commitment. So what I'm asking is for some sweat equity, some blood equity, if you will, to try to accomplish this goal. It's not for me. It's for our children, and our children's children, because they need to be saved, because our lives are basically over. They still have a chance. If not for them, it's for their unborn children. Simple as that. So what do we have to do? Mainly, I'm asking people to join Our Time Now. Now, I'm not making any money off the situation, so let's get that out right down front, because the first thing a lot of people say, oh, you trying to make some money out of the deal. No, I'm not. I'm not trying to make any money. I don't want to make any money. Capitalism is not a bad thing, because you go to work to get a check. You don't go to work just to volunteer. Everybody ain't independently wealthy and just decide they're going to go to work just so they can have something to do for 8 hours a day. No. But the point I'm trying to make with Our Time Now is that we can use that as our own rally point. Every army has to have a rally point where they meet up and they send the troops out from. This could be our rally point. Facebook is not our rally point. Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, none of that is our rally point. Now, I see hundreds of pages on Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn and well, not LinkedIn, but social medias about this is a black only group. This is, for black unity. This is for, black people only. You do know that 2% of Facebook's employees are black, right? Now, how many of that 2% are actually behind a computer monitoring that so-called black group? Probably none. So you still have white people in that group. What does that mean? What that means is that when your post about let's meet up at such and such a time on such and such a day to talk about such and such disappears, that's because that white person that's monitoring the group deleted it. Common sense. Come on, people. We have to do better. I hope to see you guys on Our Time Now, because we need to start talking about how we can fix our situation, because it's a very dire one, and it's our time now. So until the next video, I'll see y'all later.